Hello everyone, I'm Chris and I'm a senior student and major in business administration. And today the topic of my final presentation is why college students have high unemployment rate in Taiwan. And to illustrate this question, I'm going to use a series of graphs and charts to show you some data. And all the resources are from our Executive Yuan and Ministry of Education. And the whole presentation is about 4 minutes. And there will be 2 minutes for question and answer time. So if you have any question during the presentation, please leave it till the end and I will be really happy to answer you. And now, let's begin with this line graph. As you can see, this graph shows the unemployment rate of each education level from 2011 to 2016. And on the whole, the unemployment rate has dropped down a little bit during the last 5 years. And however, please notice the data of college, which is the top line of this graph. And you can see unemployment rate of college education has been always the highest. And why would this happen? And to answer this, let's see the following graph first. And this graph shows the graduate number from 1994 to 2016. And there was about 67,000 of graduates in 1994. And however, in this year, an organization which dedicated to education reform started a series of parades. And one of their vision is to establish educational institutions widely. And this idea has influenced our government's education policy profoundly. And that's why in the next 10 years, the graduate number has dramatically increased. And until 2016, the graduate number has been more than 220,000. And that caused the supply exceeds demand to the entire career market. And now let's go back to the unemployment problem. And this pie chart shows the reason of unemployment of people who has college or higher education level. And there's over 60% people who claim that they don't have an opportunity to have a job. And this including people who didn't go to find a job, or they have been looking for a job but they didn't get one, or other personal reasons and so on. And there are about 20% of people who didn't satisfy with their salary. And after knowing why they don't have jobs, and now you might be wondering who are those people and how old are they? Well, according to this bar graph, the horizontal x is the age interval, and you can see that the people between 20 and 24 years old has the highest unemployment rate. This indicates that the unemployment is mainly happened after students just graduate from their school, and which is still called the fresh graduates. And after 24 years old, the career exploring period has been over, so the unemployment rate went down. And let's see our next graph. And you may be wondering, with this such high unemployment rate, why there are still a lot of people want to go to a college? Well, we can see this graph. This graph shows the average salary of people's first job of each education level. And after you finish the college, your salary can up to 28,000 per month. And it is obviously to see that the salary still has the positive correlation with education level. And this is the end of my presentation. And now is the QA time. So if you have any question, you can ask now. Does anyone have question?
Me.
Okay.
Can you go back to the page of graduate students? Is it? Graduate number. Yeah. You said about the supply exceed demand.
Supply? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you speak more about that?
Okay. You mean supply exceed demand situation has been
Oh yeah.
in this entire career market, which means the supplier exceeds demand not really means the supply exceeds demand. It means actually, according to the data from our recruiting website, there are more than 700,000 of careers position has been released this year. But the problem is the graduates usually don't have enough ability or skills to match those positions. So to the company, they think this much of graduates has been oversupply to their position. That's why I would say there's supply exceeds demand into this career market. And does anyone have another question? Well, that will be the end of my presentation. Thank you for having your time.